Runners are at the start then. Tea Time Fred at the top of the market. Horse who won last time. Lucy Gardner on board for Sue Gardner. Second favourite currently Handy Andy. Won't be long in the last minute bets for our fourth race. Big field of runners here, 14 of them. Going the marathon distance over hurdles. They start on the far side. Just under 3 circuits, 12 flights to take. Bit of money for Dancing Shadow at big prices as well. 9-2 now. Tea Time Fred. 5-1 Handy Andy. 8-1 Gambay. Mick Easterby's first ever runner here was a winner earlier today. Harry Bannister on board. Both these horses owned by Harry Bannister's father. Banny's Lad winning earlier for the team. Won't be long. Handy Andy into 5-1 now from 6s. Tea Time Fred, though, still the favourite. 9-2. Now 5-1 joint favourites now. Won't be long. Lining up now. Here we go. And he's let them go. They're off for the NewtonAbbottRacing.com handicap hurdle. 14 runners are on their way. 3 miles, 2.5 furlongs. They're going to take 12 flights, just under 3 circuits. Linguini, the first to show, with the white express girth out in front. The cheek pieces, white cap, just ahead of Decimus, who's slightly wider. A Vesperal Dream over flight number 1. They all got over safely. Parish Business handy on the inside. That black jacket out very wide. Decimus tracked through by Amigo in the blue and white colours. And then Handy Andy, a red cap, one of the market principals ahead of the grey, which is Eora Glass, is now ridden by Zach Baker. Further back to find Tea Time Fred in the dark blue and orange silks. Towards that one's inside is Henland Harry. And then Gambay, who's racing under Harry Bannister in the dark blue jacket with the mauve sleeves. On the outside of that runner then, we have Shadowpur in a maroon jacket. Back on the inside is Dancing Shadow in dark green with the beige coloured sleeves. Listen and Learn is being held up towards the tail of the field in the green and yellow hoops. And also at the back of the field is Veneaux du Cochet in the white cap purple jacket as they turn towards us in the stands on the first occasion here. First of 3 circuits. Linguini has a narrow lead from Decimus, who's out wider under Matt Griffiths. Racing in third is Parish Business, who attracted some support at fancy odds. Vesperal Dream is next. Bryony Frost in the red and white striped jacket. Out wider is Amigo in the blue and white. And then Handy Andy from Henland Harry. Eora Glass and Gambay. And then racing wide is Tea Time Fred. He's ahead of Shadowpur as they race towards the second of the 2 flights up the home straight. Behind Shadowpur, we have Listen and Learn being held up by Richard Johnson. On that one's outside is Veneaux du Cochet. And on the inside of that is Dancing Shadow. That's the back trio as they race away from us here in the stands, about to turn left-handed and race down the side. So up front, Linguini and Decimus, these two cutting out the early work. So in third place, Parish Business is racing against the fence. On that one's outer is Vesperal Dream in the red and white colours. Amigo is caught wide in the blinkers. And then comes Henland Harry, who's going the shortest way under Jamie Moore. That one's on the inside, ahead of Handy Andy, the red cap for Paddy Brennan. Out deeper is the grey, that's Eora Glass. And then racing wider of Eora Glass, we have Tea Time Fred, who's in those dark blue and orange colours towards the outside of the group. Then comes Gambay, looking to give Mick Easterby and Harry Bannister doubles in the colours of Harry Bannister's father. On the inside then is Dancing Shadow from Shadowpur. Listen and Learn still in rear. And also towards the back is Veneaux du Cochet and Liam Hurd, the white cap, as they jump the next hurdle, which they all take safely enough. So heading towards the midway point of the back straight now. Next one they jump is going to be number 6 of the 12. Linguini just shortened up into that hurdle, and Listen and Learn a bit untidy further back in the field. And Linguini joined again by Decimus on the outside. Back in third is Parish Business, who's travelled well to this point, and then comes Vesper or Dream. Out wider is Amigo to make a line of 3. Another group of 3. On the inside is Handy Andy. On the outer is Tea Time Fred. Between those two is Iora Glass, and then comes Gambay from Shadowpour, Listen and Learn. And then on the inside is Dancing Shadow, and the back marker is still Veneaux du Cochet as they make the turn. In fact, there's one behind him now. Henlon Harry, that is, has lost his place pretty quickly and is being bustled along in rear, and doesn't look too promising for Henlon Harry at the moment as they turn back towards home on the second occasion. Still Linguini in front to Decimus. These two racing ahead of Parish Business, Vesper or Dream. Amigo is wide of Iora Glass, and Handy Andy is just off the pace and ridden along into that flight. Tea Time Fred is trying to get closer out wide. A reminder there for Amigo, this will be the last next time around. It's number 8 of the 12 this time. Linguini and Decimus, still these two. To Vesperal Dream, Amigo. Iora Glass has travelled up kindly. Tea Time Fred is trying to get into it, but has been taken rather wide. Then comes Gambay, who's improving from Parish Business. I'm not sure about Handy Andy at the moment. Ridden along by Brennan at this stage, has lost a few lengths. And then Listen and Learn, Shadowpour. Another one that's struggling is Dancing Shadow, and Henlon Harry is also towards the rear and being hard driven. So heading left-handed once again. Along the riverbank they go towards the side of the course, and they're being led by Decimus now, who's got past Linguini, who's coming under pressure. Iora Glass has travelled up stylishly into third. The other one that's improving strongly is Ganbei, who's in a noseband, is now into a third place and looks to be full of running. And then Vesperal Dream, Parish Business, Tea Time Fred is wide. Handy Andy's under pressure. Listen and Learn begins to pick off rivals one by one. Also on the move is Veneaux du Cochet from the back of the field. Then Shadowpour. Amigo has lost ground quickly. Henlon Harry is under pressure, and Dancing Shadow is also struggling. So racing towards the fourth from home now. Parish Business has also lost his place quickly. It's Gambay now who's joined Decimus and Tea Time Fred. These three racing on from Iora Glass. And then Vesperal Dream, Listen and Learn. Handy Andy looks to have gone wrong there. He's trying to pull him up, Paddy Brennan. So Handy Andy pulled up out of the race as Gambay leads Tea Time Fred at 3 from home. These two racing on now. Veneaux du Cochet is still creeping ever closer into third under a quiet ride from Liam Hurd. But at the head of affairs, Tea Time Fred now applying the pressure to Gambay. These two race on. Veneaux du Cochet is still travelling well in third. Listen and Learn in fourth, and they're now clear ahead of Decimus and Vesperal Dream. The front four getting away. They are Tea Time Fred, the strong travelling Veneaux du Cochet, Ganbay and Listen and Learn. This group of four now well clear, and they're on the home turn. And Veneaux du Cochet looks like he's just joined in, has come there full of running to go on now from Tea Time Fred, who's very game to the outer. Back in third, Listen and Learn staying on. Ganbay now tiring as they head towards the second from home. The purple colours, Veneaux du Cochet under Liam Hurd has come there full of running. Listen and Learn though is giving chase for Johnson. Tea Time Fred near side won't go away, but has got 3 lengths to find now on Veneaux du Cochet, who heads down towards the last. He's got plenty left here. Veneaux du Cochet comes towards the last. He makes a good enough leap over it. He's clear now by 5 lengths. He's full of running. Held up early on. He'll win easily. Veneaux du Cochet. First run for Martin Hill. Wins in style under Liam Hurd. Second, Tea Time Fred. Third, Listen and Learn. Fourth was Ganbay, and then Vesperal Dream, Dancing Shadow, Decimus, Iora Glass, Shadowpour, Henlon Harry, Parish Business, Amigo, and Linguini was pulled up.
First, number 15, Veneaux du Cochet. Second, number 14. Third, number 10, the fourth placed horse, number 4. The full result of race 4, the NewtonAbbottRacing.com handicap hurdle race. First, number 15, Veneaux du Cochet. Second, number 14, Tea Time Fred. Third, number 10, Listen and Learn, the fourth placed horse, number 4, Ganbay. The distances were 6 lengths and 1 1/4 lengths. 6 lengths and 1 1/4 lengths.
parish business. I'm not sure about Handy Andy at the moment. Ridden along by Brennan at this stage, has lost a few lengths. And then Listen and Learn, Shadow Poor. Another one that's struggling is Dancing Shadow, and Henland Harry is also towards the rear and being hard driven. So heading left-handed once again.